What if I told you that with just a few basic tools, you can create almost anything in SketchUp? Walls, furniture, simple houses, even entire buildings. In the next few minutes, I'll break down the essential SketchUp tools in the simplest way possible as you use them together so you can actually understand how they work. Is this your first time in SketchUp Modeling Academy? You're in the right place. Tap the subscribe button to join the community as we explore creative ideas together. Turn on the notification so you'll never miss out. The number one tool is the Select tool. Everything in SketchUp begins with selection. Here is the Select tool. Let's activate it. Click once to select the face. Triple click it to select the whole object. You can also drag from left to right to select everything it touches. If something isn't selected properly, your tools won't work as expected. The second tool is the Line tool. Here is the icon. The Line tool is used to create edges. When lines forms a closed shape, SketchUp automatically creates a surface. Let's try this out. Now SketchUp has created a face. Always watch the colored axis, that is the red, the green and the blue. They help you draw a straight line accurately. Let me show you this. If you are creating the depth, follow the green line. You can type in the distance. Let's use 5,000. Press enter. Now follow the red line. 5,000. Enter. Follow the green line again. 5,000. Here. Just that. Tool number 3. The rectangle tool. Here is it. We have the rectangle, the rotated rectangle, circle, polygon. This is for faster shape creation. Let's use the rectangle first. Click from a point. Over here the dimension. Type the dimension. Let's use 3,000, comma, space 4,000. Press enter on your keyboard. You have it here. Instead of drawing 4 lines manually, the rectangle tools let you create a face in just 2 clicks. Let's use the circle. Still the same thing. Click on a point, enter the radius, press enter. As simple as that. If there is any way you do not understand, drop it at the comment section. The fourth tool is the push-pull tool. Here's the push-pull tool. This tool turns 2D into 3D. The push-pull tool transforms flat faces into 3D shapes. Select the push-pull, click on the face, drag upward. Type in the distance. You can also push inward to cut holes for windows or doors. Let's use this for example. Use the push-pull, push it. This tool is used in almost every SketchUp project. Walls, furniture, buildings, you can name it. The next tool is the Move tool. The Move tool lets you reposition geometry. Select first, activate Move, drag along an axis, then click on it to place. Follow the red, green, and blue axis for accuracy. The next tool is the Rotate tool. Here is the icon. The Rotate tool spins objects along a plane. Select an object, set your rotation plane. Let's set here. Then rotate it. You can set on the green axis and rotate it like this. This is great for furniture placements, roof angles, or any object that needs rotation. If you are completely new to SketchUp and you don't know how to open a project, how to use the basic tools, I made a video on how to do that. I will leave a link in the description section for you to watch the video. Tool number 7, the scale tool. Here is the scale tool. It is used for resizing objects. Let's select an object, activate the scale tool, then drag the green grips. Corner grips scales proportionally, just like this. Side grip stretches in one direction. You can use this to stretch, or this to stretch to this direction. This is perfect for resizing furnitures, doors, or full models. Number 8, flip tool. Here is the icon. It is used to mirror objects. Let's group these. Select the object, activate the flip. If you want to flip either to the left or the right, click on this red. See it. If you want to flip either to the front or to the back, click on the green. Then if you want to flip to the top or the bottom, click the blue. As simple as that. This is useful for creating symmetrical designs quickly without rebuilding objects. Number 9, the offset tool. This is used for creating borders. Click on a face, activate the offset tool, drag inward or outward. Like this, you can enter the distance. Let's use 300. If you are dragging outward, same thing, you can enter any distance like 500. The offset tool creates a parallel edges automatically. It is used for wall thickness, window frames, architectural detailing. Please, if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe. Let's explore more ideas together. And don't forget to like this video. Tool number 10, the tape measure. This is used for precision and guides. The tape measure tool is accuracy assistant. Click one point and click another to measure the distance. You can see it. It is perfect for modeling with real-world dimensions. Number 11, the paint bucket. Here is the paint bucket. This is used for adding colors and materials. The paint tool lets you apply color and textures. To activate it, click on paint, choose the color of your choice. You can use any of the textures. We have the roofing, the pattern landscape, or any color of your choice. Select it, then apply to face. You can select any other color and apply also. This makes your model visually clear and realistic. Number 12, the eraser tool. This is used for cleaning up. It removes unwanted edges. Activate it. You can use it to delete any face. Be careful, deleting important edges can remove faces. Like this, if you delete this edge, it will remove the face. But you can erase something like this without affecting the model. Use it to clean your model and prepare for finishing touches. Let's delete this. For a quick practice demo, let's combine everything. Draw a rectangle. Type in the distance 5000, comma, space 7000. Enter. Use the push pull to create a box. Use the push pull. Enter 3000. Use the offset tool and offset 150. 150. Enter. Use the push pull and push inward to create wall thickness. Let's have 3 meters. Use the tape tool to measure for accuracy. Measure it. We have here 5 meters. Select it and rotate it. Rotate it 90 degrees. Paint the surfaces. Click on the paint icon. Select the paint. Let's use this. Paint the faces. Then for the interior, you can choose another material. Now you know the must know SketchUp tools every beginner needs. Use these tools and you can start creating almost everything in SketchUp. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and turn on the notifications. The next tutorial will show smarter modeling techniques. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.